Electric, makers of GE Mazda lamps. The lamps that stay brighter, longer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Because of the national emergency, the hour of charm will be interrupted to bring you the latest bulletins as soon as received. But now for the music of the hour of charm, featuring the all-girl orchestra with Evelyn and her magic violin and the voices of Vivian, Maxine, and the Three Little Words, all under the direction of Phil Stefano. A week ago, you heard the last of 10 charming co-eds in the General Electric Hour of Charm audition, a radio competition designed to find the nation's #1 co-ed singer and to give aspiring young musical talent the opportunity to be heard and judged by an important audience. During the past week, the members of the all-girl orchestra listened to recordings of the voices of every one of the 10 charming co-eds who appeared before these microphones. After careful deliberation, the girls are ready to announce the names of the 3 singing co-eds who will each receive $1,000 and who will appear next week on the Hour of Charm in the final competition for the $4,000 fellowship. So listen later in the program for the names of the 3 winners. Now, on with the music. You know, around about this time of the season, we begin looking for the new crop of songs for the coming year. The girls of the orchestra predict that these are the popular melodies that the country will be singing when 1942 comes rolling around. First, here's the choice of the Three Little Words, tropical magic from the picture Weekend in Havana. Sometimes you really go out on the proverbial limb when you predict a song hit. But here's a prediction we're all mighty proud of. And here's Evelyn to tell you why.
About a month ago, we introduced a song written by our director, Mr. Stacani. The song was Madeleine, and already it has justified our faith by making the hit parade. We all hope it will soon be the country's #1 song.
And now here it is, friends. Madeleine, presented by the choir and Vivian, the orchestra, and Maxine. Friends, you won't mind, I know, if I make a suggestion, so here goes. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring except Father. And Father was put to be tired. He was down on his knees hunting for that pesky, burned-out bulb on a string of Christmas tree lights. Well, this year it's going to be different, because Father went out and bought some of those new multiple Christmas tree bulbs, GE master lamps, of course. They last and last. But when one of them does finally burn out, you can find it in a jiffy because the rest of the bulbs stay lit. Yes, sir, those new GE master lamps save a lot of time and temper, and their bright, vivid colors certainly make your tree look wonderful. They're 2 for 15 cents. Or if you want those attractive luminous candle shapes, they're only 10 cents each. And there are other GE master Christmas tree lamps, cone shaped, for as little as 5 cents each. Now, here's something else to remember. Whether you pay a nickel apiece for a cone-shaped GE master lamp or the slightly higher price for multiple bulbs, you always get big value in GE Mazda Christmas tree lamps. They're made to stay brighter. They don't burn out right away, and their colors are beautiful. Wouldn't it be a good idea to look over your strings of bulbs tomorrow and then go out and get the extra bulbs or strings you need? Just make sure every bulb is marked GE Mazda, and you can't go wrong. If the title of a song could make it a hit, this should be one of the big ones of the coming season. It's called All for Love. Now, after all, doesn't that sum up the philosophy of pretty nearly every popular song? All for Love.
Love has made me stranded. A million times each night I do the name. No other kiss has set my heart aflame. Darling, here we are, without two hearts blending. This is love that has no ending. Those precious dreams you dream, I'll make them come true. And all for love of you.
And her magic violin.
Thank you. I think we must all have noticed that one of the most popular songs every season is a modern adaptation of an old melody. I believe this coming season will be no exception, and I think the song Minka, the popular American version of a plaintive old Russian folk song, will be a hit. I'd like to play my own arrangement of it for you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, more than ever, America realizes the importance of its defense program. In GE Mazda fluorescent lamps, fresh from the great Mazda research laboratories, America is finding a new, cool, abundant kind of light that's the beginning of a new age of lighting. For in these new lamps, science has produced a light source that not only gives 2 to 3 times more light, but light that is unbelievably soft and cool, the closest mankind has ever come to actual sunlight indoors. Today, America is finding this new and better kind of lighting a potent aid to defense production. Under this man-made sunlight, men and women can work faster with fewer mistakes and accidents, and they work with less fatigue, because eye strain actually does tire people out. In GE fluorescent lighting, research has made a significant contribution to defense, and you share in the benefits of research every time you buy a GE Mazda bulb for your home or a GE Mazda fluorescent lamp for your business. Those initials GE on every lamp are a pledge from GE scientists to give you more and more and more light for your money. Now to more Hour of Charm predictions of song hits for the coming new year. Yes, we're rather ambitious tonight. We're not only getting ready to find the nation's #1 co-ed singer, but we're also trying to discover the songs she'll be singing for you next year. This, we think, will be one of them. Is it Taboo to Fall in Love with You? Played by the all-girl orchestra, sung by the Three Little Words. We interrupt the Hour of Charm to bring you a group of bulletins from the NBC newsroom in New York. Canada has just joined the Dutch government in exile, the Dutch East Indies, and the Latin American nation of Costa Rica in declaring war on Japan. President Roosevelt and his cabinet are in session at this moment, debating Japan's declaration of war on the United States. Washington is an armed camp, with sentries and steel helmets guarding all official buildings. A strict censorship is in place on all radio messages and cablegrams, and the War Department has taken over the issuance of Army news. Congress is expected to be called to a special session tomorrow, probably to declare a state of war with Japan. Secretary Hull says that he has received messages of cooperation from most South American nations, and it is probable that they will join in the war declaration tomorrow. The British government, against whom Japan also has declared war, has called a special session of Parliament. A British gunboat has been attacked in the harbor of Shanghai, and reports reaching the NBC newsroom indicate that British naval bases in the Far East are under attack, along with our possessions of Hawaii and Guam. The War Department says that 104 members of our armed forces have been killed and 300 have been wounded on the island of Oahu. This figure is admittedly only an estimate and does not include civilian tankers. The United States fleet has joined the United States Air Force in action against Japan. Our planes took off from Manila in the Philippines as the Japanese attack began shortly after noon today, and tonight General Douglas MacArthur has warned all women and children in the Philippines to leave the coastal cities and go into the interior. Here at home, the cities on our west coast are in a state of armed emergency. Mayor Rossi of San Francisco has called for a cessation of all strikes. In Los Angeles, air raid warning sirens have been ready for immediate action. Secretary Morgenthau has closed the nation's borders to Japanese nationals. The FBI is back to round up all citizens of Japan in this country.
All servicemen have been ordered back to their posts, and both Navy and Army officers will henceforth dress in uniform in public at all times. Recruiting officers of the Army, the Navy, and the Marine Corps will open earlier than usual tomorrow morning. Reaction to the Pacific War has been swift. Political lines have been almost wiped out. Senator Wheeler of Montana, a leading isolationist, says we must do the best we can to lick Japan. And the Chicago Tribune, one of the leading isolationist newspapers, prints this headline for tomorrow morning: Our country, right or wrong. One of the immediate consequences of Japan's war declaration was the granting of a closed shop in the captured coal mines, meeting the demands of the PIO. This assures peace in the coal fields, for coal is an essential of defense. Keep tuned to this station for further developments. We return you now to the Hour of Calm.
Dorothy McBitty of Ohio State University.
Thank you, Evelyn. Friends, from the 10 who auditioned, these 3 charming co-ed singers have been selected by the members of the all-girl orchestra. Now, here they are once more. Phyllis Wilcox of the University of Indiana, Marilyn Stiles of the University of Illinois, and Dorothy McBitty of Ohio State University. Congratulations to you all. I'm sure our radio friends will all want to be on hand next Sunday to hear you 3 charming co-ed singers compete for the $4,000 fellowship, which will be established by General Electric in the name of the winner at the university she represents. And to the other 7 contestants, we were proud to present you on the Hour of Charm, and the best of luck to you in your chosen musical career. Now, Vivian, won't you announce your presentation for tonight?
Mr. Scott, I'm thinking of how happy our 3 co-ed prize winners must be at this moment. And I'd like to sing the most appropriate song I know for them, The End of a Perfect Day.
Come to our hymn of the evening. You know, so many of our listeners have written us expressing their enjoyment of these hymns that the Columbia Recording Corporation asked the all-girl choir to record them as sung on the Hour of Song. 8 hymns are now on record, put up in an attractive album. Many people are giving these albums away as Christmas presents. You can get the albums from any Columbia record dealer in your city, and we're sure they'll be appreciated as gifts.
supplication to the Lord our God. God bless our native land. Firm may she ever stand through storm and night. When the wild tempest rage, ruler of wind and wave, do thou our peace by thy great hand. God bless our native land. Firm may she ever stand through storm and night. When the wild tempest rage, ruler of wind and wave, do thou our God betray by thy great power. Not for this land alone, but to God may we come from shore to shore. And may the nation see that men should brothers be, and forward family, forward will go.
Until next Sunday, when we again present the Hour of Storm under the direction of Phil Citalme, this is Richard Stark speaking for General Electric, makers of 3D laser lamps, and bidding you good night and good sight.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.